Hello, welcome to Own the Spotlight with me, Sam Altieri. You likely found this training on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or through my podcast, but you are watching this for a reason, and I really trust that. I have been receiving this message for the last few weeks, and I knew I needed to share it, and so that is what this channeled message and mini training is for you, the cohort of the leaders that are building the new earth. Whether you identify as being a creative, a visionary, a trailblazer, a starseed, a healer, a coach, a guide, it doesn't matter what terminology you've used. There is something that you are here to bring to life. You have a very specific mission. And there is a reason why you have felt like you've never fit in and why it's been challenging for you. And it's because you are here to build the new earth. Now, what I want to say to that is that you're not doing it alone. You're doing it with me and everyone that's watching this video, and that there is a whole army of us. I want you to really think about it like we are all being recruited for this new earth leadership. And as you know, the world is the world right now, and so many systems and so much of the leadership is based in manipulation, control, power dynamics, and not clean and clear high frequency leadership, right? And so I want you to just, first of all, I want you to receive your assignment, your gift. You've likely been feeling it. It's been nagging at you. You've been like, oh my God, I know I'm here for something more. I know I have a story to share. I know I have a mission to lead. And it feels likely even bigger than just a business. It feels like a mission, like mission control. And so I hope that I am putting words to what you have been feeling maybe over the last few months or even your whole life. But you found this video on purpose. I just know that. I really trust and I put out intention that whoever needed to find Own the Spotlight, this training and this channeled message, will find it. And so I want to give you, first I'm going to do a few things. One, I want to share a little bit of my story so that you can understand why I'm even sharing this in the first place. Secondly, I want to give you some tools, some actionable things that you can do to really own your leadership, your thought leadership, your voice, your power, and be seen in that. And then third, I have a membership and a community for those of you who want to deepen in that, who want accountability, who want to invest and be in a like-minded group, but also receive tools and resources on really how to get your message out there, how to be seen by the masses, how to get on stage, your whole ecosystem of this message and of this mission that you have on your heart, extracting your story, telling your story, etc. So I'll share more about that at the end. Now, I want to dial it back to me. Now, maybe you can relate to this, but for the first 30 or so years of my life, I was hiding. I was very much hiding. I was hiding who I authentically was. I was hiding what I really wanted to say. I was hiding my story. I was hiding everything. I was hiding behind a cloak of who I thought I should be or how I should show up. And I was not operating in my truth frequency. I was hiding on social media. I was hiding in my relationships. I was hiding everywhere. And it's so painful to hide because we don't want to get to the end of our life feeling like we never fully expressed ourselves. And so in 2023, so 2 years ago, I started to recognize that I had some pretty big intuitive gifts. I started to know things, or people started to make some reflections. Anyways, I started to do some sessions with people, and it ended up helping them so much in business. I ended up helping them make a lot of money. I helped them leave the toxic partner. I helped them find whatever there was in their energy that was not serving their highest timeline and their highest good and their highest leadership. And fast forward since that point, I have really come out publicly as a channel, as a messenger between the unseen and the seen. I get messages all day, every day from my guides that are for the collective. And this message is for you, which is that you are chosen to be a New Earth leader. And I don't want that to scare you. I want that to excite you. I want that to empower you. Of course, there's a lot of unknown, but I'm here to just let you know it's going to be okay. You don't have to be scared. I mean, you can be scared, but you're okay. Like, you're safe. Everything is okay. So I wish I had somebody like me at the beginning of this journey, because I was trying to build a business very much rooted in 3D. And I was not connected to the mission. I was not connected to God, divine, spirit, whatever you want to say. I was really forcing my life. I was trying to be in control. And what happened is, when I started surrendering control and I started listening and I started praying and just being with myself and being in nature and asking to receive, I started getting answers, and I started listening to them, and I started listening to my intuition. Okay. And so I want you to know that you have a story to share. You matter. Your voice matters. And you just have to take one baby step at a time. And I am here to be your guide to help you transform your life and to truly help you bring your mission to life. And do it from a place of authenticity. Do it from a place of service. Do it from a place of truth. Do it from a place of love. Do it from a place of genuinely wanting to get yourself out of your own way, get your ego out of your own way, get your mind, perfectionism, all these things that hold us back from expressing ourselves and being a vessel for this work, and to bring your vision to life, no matter how big your vision is. I have worked with leaders and visionaries and entrepreneurs and trailblazers and creatives in a variety of disciplines over the last 8 years. But more specifically, in the last 6 months or so, what God has been asking me to do is to lead leaders. And that's why you're here. That's why you're watching this video, because you are being called to a higher level of leadership and power and voice and building impact and creating a movement around your message. So that's a little bit of context about me. Okay. And you can go find more about me if you just search my name on Google. I've evolved many times over the past 8 years, from being an architect to a personal trainer, nutrition coach, business coach, and now leadership, embodiment, and being a vessel for your spiritual work here on planet Earth. Okay. Now, for you, the things that are going to be the most important for you is, I really believe that the next cohort of leaders are here to be seen and heard, not just seen and not just heard. So this is like speaking on your stories, or speaking on TikTok, or speaking on YouTube, or speaking on a video podcast, or speaking in person. You need to share your story. You need to put yourself out there. And I'm going to guide you if you decide to move forward with us in the community, in the membership. I'm going to guide you on how to do that, what to do, how to make it simple. I break it down. I am a teacher at heart, so I really make it easy to understand, and I will walk you through every step of the process. But what I need you to know is that you can't hide anymore. It's not going to work. And if you do keep hiding, you will face like consequences, and not in like a God hates you, but in a it's waking you up. Like it's just like, no, you need to be seen, and you need to be heard, and you need to share your story, and you need to share your message, and you need to show up as a leader. And being a leader doesn't always mean that you get to do what you want to do, right? Leading is actually, when you're leading from a place of truth and soul and authenticity, and you're being led by the divine, you are surrendering to what is being asked for you to lead and for you to do. It's not about you and your ego and your mind getting in the way and trying to control it and trying to manipulate it and trying to make it look a certain way or trying to do it in a certain way. There is no formula or blueprint or whatever to what you are being asked to do. It'll be very unique for you. Okay. Now, inside of the membership, I think we're going to bring in the realms of human design and gene keys and astrology and all of that, because if you don't have clarity on where you're going, or you're like, I know I'm here share a message, or I know I'm here to share my story, but I literally don't even know where to start. I don't know how to do it. I can help you with the how for sure. I think I've probably helped or worked with over 3,000 clients. And so I want you to know that there's someone that can help you. I think that sometimes when we have this big mission, we can feel helpless, or we can feel like, what do I do, or how do I do it? I am here to give you the blueprint, the guide to putting yourself out there, being seen, using your voice, and really stepping into your leadership identity, and one step at a time. You don't have to go from, I don't know if I matter, to I'm a thought leader. That's not going to work. We need to slowly start increasing your identity. Okay. So I'm here to help you with that and guide you with that. But you do need to be seen. You need to be heard. Okay. And then the second piece, the real big piece, is that you truly do need to see yourself as a leader. I'm sure that there's been moments in your life where you have felt like you were a leader, or if you look back at your childhood, or even just the way that you've navigated your life, you have led yourself. And so I want you to recognize that. Maybe you never called yourself a leader, or maybe you have, but I'm just mirroring back to you. There is no way you would have opted in for this training if you didn't feel called to be in the spotlight and really own the leadership that you have inside of you. I posted a video on TikTok that went viral that said something along the lines of, leaders are not meant to be liked, they're meant to be respected. And maybe you have spent your whole life trying to get approval, or trying to be liked, or trying to have other people validate you. And this new level for you is about you validating yourself. It's about you owning it, you not needing anything outside of you, and you being self-resourced and knowing that you have a whole fucking squad on a completely different dimension actually holding you and guiding you on this mission. It's not just you. And you also have me, the 3D person, to help you stay accountable and actually give you the tools and legitimate resources to build the leadership and the whatever business or movement you're leading. So there's that. There's this identity piece. This is you seeing yourself maybe for the first time. This is you seeing yourself in a different light. This is you recognizing that you're being called. This is you surrendering to your assignment. This is you being obedient to the work that you and only you are here to do. Now, I want to explain to you why you are the chosen one to bring this to life. Likely you're an old soul. Hi, same. And you've lived many lifetimes, okay? And so this lifetime is the lifetime that many of us are here to live out our soul missions. I get so happy when I say that, because I know it's true. Whether you believe in past lives or not, it's just, there's something about this lifetime. From 2025 to 2050, there is going to be this whole thing that happens. And I'm telling you right now, you're an early adopter. You're seeing this now. Now is the time. You're building the new earth with your story, with your message, with your modalities, whatever it is. You may not even know anything yet, but that's okay. I got you. You got you. We're going to do this together. And maybe you already have an established business. Maybe you already see yourself as a leader, but you know that you need to be in community with other like-minded leaders who are being led by a source of truth, not ego, money, manipulation, or power. Okay. I do want to speak about the money thing, because that's a very important thing. And it's something that, a lot of people come to me asking, how do I make more money? How do I grow as a leader? How do I grow my business? And I'm here to say that money is just fuel for your mission. It's not the focus. When we see people online focusing on making money, and talking about how much money they make all the time, you can immediately tell that those people are rooted in a lot of ego, and it is not from a place of true mission and service and high, frequency leadership. Okay. So just be wary of false promises and people who are here to take your money to help you make more money. Okay. That is not what I'm here to do, which is why I don't really talk about money. Money is a byproduct of the mission. Okay. Money is a byproduct of the mission. you do need to make money, of course, to be able to sustain your life, but also to build the mission, okay? When I got clear with myself about why I wanted to, make more money, it was to hire more team. It's to make what I am saying go bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And of course, to be able to have a lifestyle that supports me so that I can do my highest level of work. And that's what money is for. That is exactly what money is for. And of course, money is for fun and all of that, and freedom and choice, which is a beautiful thing. But I just want you to remember that money is never the focus. And when it becomes the focus, you've lost focus, because it's about the mission. And when you stay true to that, you will land in a very abundant place. The last piece that I want to say here is the difference between like ego and performative spirituality, and performative impact and performative empowerment, and an embodied empowerment, embodied wisdom, embodied mentorship. You will know in your body. You will feel it. You will feel the incoherence with people who try to make them your God and make them the thing that you need, or make their product the thing that you need, or make their service the thing that you need. And I say need because they're assuming you're empty and vulnerable and codependent, and I want you to avoid falling into those traps. The only thing that you really need to remember is that you have a power source at all times, and it's connected to you. And the other part is that being on this journey is not easy. And though it's not easy, it is so insanely rewarding and requires a lot of you: emotional intelligence, nervous system regulation, a clear message, the confidence to put yourself out there, the resilience and tenacity to keep going even when it doesn't look like it's working. There are so many ebbs and flows to building a true mission-driven movement and being a new earth leader. It takes time to build. It takes resources. It takes energy. It takes commitment. It takes dedication. It takes rejection. It takes a lot, okay? And so there is a level of support that you will need on this journey, because otherwise you will get plagued by doubt and insecurity and confusion and stuckness, and just not feeling the clarity and the confidence that you need to move forward and bring the vision to life. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that just feels like a heavy thing. And I think maybe you've been holding that alone, and you don't have to hold it alone anymore. You really don't. You are allowed to, you are allowed to invest in yourself and in your mission, because you are. And it's the only thing that's actually going to bring you long-lasting fulfillment and reward. And so if you're still with me on this video, I want you to know that this video really did find you on purpose, and that you are born to lead, and that you are not meant to fit in. And likely 99% of your environment right now is not even serving your highest evolution. You have people in your life that are dragging you down. You have energy vampires in your life that are dragging you down. There's codependent people in your life that are dragging you down. You might have partners or spouses where there is going to be some sort of something there. There is habits that you have right now that are dragging you down. And you need to truly become a whole new person to be the leader that you know that you're destined to be. And I am here for every single step of the ride, because a few years ago, I was the person who had really unhealthy habits, who had low standards, who had low self-worth, who did not surround herself with people who lifted her up and made her question herself. I said yes when I meant no. I didn't listen to my intuition, bit my tongue. I didn't speak up for myself. And maybe if you're nodding your head like, oh my God, fuck, this is me. Yeah, I understand. I get it. Like, I really have been exactly in your shoes. And so I just want you to know that this rise into leadership and this rise into bringing your message and mission to life is a fucking journey, man. I will say that. But it is the most rewarding thing that you can do and most fulfilling. And it's what your soul has been calling you to do. You know, it's probably been calling you to do it for a while, but here we are. Now we are entering the new paradigm of leadership called the New Earth leadership. And I'm really here to lead you as leaders, visionaries, entrepreneurs as well, creatives and artists who really are here to completely change the world. Change the world. The ones who think they're crazy enough to change the world just may. And so I just want to say thank you for being part of this training. And I want to make an invitation to you if you want to be, if you want the guidance in the step-by-step, how to put yourself out there, how to be seen, how to uncover your message, how to get in front of people, how to get clarity, how to feel confident, and the things that you need to do in order to not only transform your life, but be a leader and lead this movement and just change how you show up in the world and shine your light as brightly as possible, then I want to invite you to the Green Room. The Green Room is my membership and community, and we have incredible resources, tools, and people in there who are here to raise consciousness and make an impact on humanity. So I will link the Green Room in the description of this video, in the emails. We're going to be sending you out a few emails for information on it. And this space really is meant to nurture and to teach you about everything to do with self-leadership, first leading yourself, and then leading others, leading movements, etc. No matter where you are in your journey, this space is going to serve you. And this space is not just women. I wanted to say that. It's no matter if you're a man or a woman, you are welcome, as long as you have a common goal of spreading truth and spreading light and spreading a mission. Okay, so the information for the Green Room will be below. You can check it out. You can email my team for any questions that you have. But chances are, if you found this video, you are being called to join us. You are being called for this new Earth leadership. You are being called to step into the fullness of your truth, of your voice, of your message, of your light. And there's no more time to hide. There's no more time to dim, to dilute, to fall behind. Now is the time to forge forward, to trailblaze. Yeah. I love you. Thank you for being here. And I really look forward to seeing you in the Green Room and in future videos, trainings, and support. Okay, goodbye.